Yeah, that's when we beat Cycle 3.
I never liked mercenaries. They bring such shame to our company.
1 or 2, no problem. 3's problem. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so here's where we're picking things up. We gotta go across the tracks. We go down here.
Get there!
There's Kurt Rambis. Oh, sorry, hi. Wait, now I wanna go this way. Here's J-Bone, Isaac Hayes doing this.
Jay, we've been waiting for you.
Hey, Adrian.
Keep moving. Those Yakuza know where we're heading.
Wait a minute. Listen, thanks for the assist, but there's someone we really gotta find.
Johnny, I think you should
Has
just...
someone got a name, Johnny?
Yeah. A J-Bone?
consider him found.
You?
Disappointed? That package you got upstairs, you're going to complete delivery to me. Tonight, we're broadcasting the cure to every ComSat circling what's left of this planet. Out of your head into the ether, my brother.
And where are we going to do this?
Heaven. Let's go.
By the way, he knows that's J-Bone because we watched TV and he identified himself as J-Bone on TV. You should know that.
I can't make it.
Yes, you can.
How are we going to do this? Nordpack, Ambu Saline?
Listen. This baby's got drivers and extenders. You're sending a full-blown, neural binary translator, my brother.
You're crazy.
Johnny, this isn't about you anymore. This is about everybody. Please help us.
All right.
I want you to hang on in there, okay? This might hurt a bit.
No download. The data is ours.
Nowhere! Outside! Reconnect the broadcast signal. Then what? Download. Direct. Antenna!
J-Bone! Alright, take a look at this.
Transmission blocked.
Alright, so we gotta reconnect the broadcast signal.
Transmission blocked. Transmission blocked. Transmission. Encryption protocol. Encryption protocol.
How about this? Can we just reconnect it?
Transmission blocked. Encryption protocol. Encryption.
Okay, use that.
Transmission blocked.
Still blocked. So we did something with that. How about this? Emergency override data access. Oh. Okay, I can't use that. Video monitors. Not coming online.
Stand by.
Turn that on there. Big joystick. Active. That's good. Okay.
Transmission blocked. Encryption protocol. Transmission blocked.
Alright, so we got a couple of the systems on there. What this now? No. Oh, the satellites are good. Yeah, before those were just static. So maybe that's okay. Again. Now the beam is pointing right.
Encryption
Okay, so that's
protocol.
just a status monitor. Oh, what is
Nav
this?
OK connection to selected device.
What did it say?
Nav OK connection to.
Oh, cannot locate connection.
Nav OK connection to selected device.
What is the selected device? What is this? Man, there are like 10 different screens here.
Standby mode.
Turn that on.
Power on.
That's good. Get some power.
Power.
Okay. So now we've seen all sides now.
Transmission blocked.
Emergency override data access. So we hit that again. Does the beam change? Okay, the beam changes. Maybe. Not. That's active. That's good.
Transmit. Encryption.
Nice.
Encryption protocol.
Okay, is that a good thing? Did that change?
Encryption protocol.
Sorry, one second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. What do we have to do here? Okay. We did change this, right? Let me pause right here. So encryption protocol, CCAM script XX, ISDN. Oh, remember ISDN? Wow. Growell 9488 Zur anti-block. I don't know what any of this means. Are we allowed to change this?
Nav OK connect. Emergency in out active for download.
Oh, that's good.
Nav OK connection to selected device.
Oh wait, this is a new thing? Power grid.
System operational.
Oh, that's good. Okay. We got something working here.
Emergency in out active for download.
Okay. That's probably good.
Encryption protocol.
And this is still at Zcam? Oh, CCAM now. We have to find out what the right...
Encryption protocol. Encryption protocol.
Password thermal.
Transmission blocked.
Okay, so that's
Uplink
good.
successful. Begin transmission now.
Oh, nice.
Jane,
Got through?
I'm sorry. I couldn't make it.
We just died. Wow. So I don't know if that was timed or because it did say begin transmission now. So I actually thought we had reconnected the broadcast signal because the transmission was ready to go. Wow. It still does nothing. Nice. So yeah, let's try saving here. Let's say we'll just call it signal because we're trying to get the signal up. That's too many letters still. Very curious. Oh, okay, so just the same point.
Transmission. Uplink successful. Begin transmission.
Oh.
Transmission.
Oh, wait, what?
Ready to transmit.
Oh. So I think
Ready
we
to transmit.
good.
Encryption protocol.
Oh, so I have
Transmission. Ready
Download?
to transmit.
so where do I
Uplink
download?
successful.
Here. There we go. I think we just ran out of time before. Oh shit, we blew up. I guess that emergency override thing wasn't overridden or something. Wow, that was fun.
Uplink successful. Begin.
So maybe we use that? Can't use that. So it says the data access. So emergency override data access IO. There was one that talked about
Encryption
that.
power on.
That's there.
Encryption protocol.
Is it this one? There's one that talked about the neurobinary translator.
Have OK connection to selected device. Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
We have to find the right thing for this one, I guess.
Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
Up another third?
System operational.
I think that's a good thing.
Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
How do we do that? Okay, maybe this is good. Neurobinary translator engaged.
Encryption protocol.
We probably need I guess we could try grow well.
Ready to transmit. Ready to transmit.
That's good. Yeah, we got the upload.
Uplink successful. Begin.
Can we try it again? That's good. That's good. And that's the end. Alright, so let's try it again. I don't know. Oh, download. So we might want to start this puzzle over because I don't know, there's just a bunch of different settings and who knows what the right combination is. It's a bunch of techno babble. They just throw at you at different screens. Gotta love it. Go to the J-Bone one.
Ready
What?
to transmit.
This says it's
Encryption protocol.
this shouldn't be like this.
Power on.
Wow, so it actually remembered everything I'd done even though I didn't save in this slot, so that's weird. Okay. What the hell?
Standby mode.
Maybe that needs to be on standby before we transmit.
Encryption. Ready to. Uplink.
God, we're probably gonna try like 10 different things here now. There's gonna be so many permutations of status. I remember there was one system that said something about the I/O mode. Which one was that? There was one screen that talked about that.
Ready to transmit. Ready to transmit. Uplink. Uplink. Successful. Begin. Transmission. Uplink.
think we had the. So does that change this? I think we did have the satellite dish positioned the right way, clearly. Okay, so now that this is good over here. Yep. So we got the satellite uplink, no problem. So in other words, we're ready to transmit. Now we just have to make the transmission settings are appropriate. So I think it's more probably the encoding, that whole thing with the G-sec. So I think we have we do have like half the puzzle solved. So let's give out like a Cedric for that. Because we got the uplink ready. So I think it's the stuff on the left.
Encryption protocol.
Yeah, we gotta change the encryption protocol.
Encryption protocol.
Use it.
Encryption.
Oh, we're not ready to use it. So I think we got the stuff to the right.
OK connection to selected device. And OK connection. Stand by.
Oh, gotta turn that on. So it remembers where you were.
Power on. Power on.
Okay, so that goes back. Alright, so we got the power on. So I think there are like 3 more screens we gotta figure out the settings for that. The power
System operational.
is up 2/3. Maybe we need to go full. If anything though, it seemed like the power was too much, right? Or maybe the encryption was off. Okay, that's too much. Oh, well, that's not good. Turn that down.
System operational.
Alright, so 2/3 or 1/3 works. Okay, nearby transmitter engaged. Now we need to change the encryption here. Let's change that grow well to something else. Still grow well. CCAM. Can we do ISDN? Yes. Alright, let's try ISDN.
Transmission blocked.
Is it
Transmission blocked. Transmission. Uplink successful.
now it's
Ready
ready.
to transmit. Encryption. Transmission.
Oh, these are
blocked.
2 different screens. I thought these were the same screen. This is not the same TV. Okay, I thought it was like a bug. So this is why we're not being able to trips, because there's no encryption. So we do have to set the encryption.
Encryption protocol.
Maybe this does need to be changed. Okay, CCAM now. It's still blocked. Okay, Zur.
Transmit.
Still blocked. ISDN, well we know this.
Encryption.
Grow well. Ooh.
Ready to transmit. Uplink. Encrypt. Ready to transmit.
Alright, so it might be good.
Uplink.
Let's try it. That was grow well. Alright, I think we're getting closer.
Ready. Encryption.
Yeah, let's go back here.
Power on.
Power's on. This is the power like up 2/3 thing, right? So what other
System
settings?
operational.
Let's see all the settings that we can have here. 2/3. Overload, which we don't want. Now you like set it down to 1/3. Now it's down to 2/3. Up 2/3.
System operational.
Can we only go between 2/3 and... Yeah. Alright, so it's gotta be... Actually, curious... Oh.
Jane,
Oh, this
I'm
took too
sorry.
much time.
I couldn't make it.
Alright, so I kind of want to reset this puzzle. I guess we're going to have to reload to the fight. We're going to have to do that part again because even the J-Bone save, it like remembers your settings of the monitors. Alright, so we'll just skip through this. do wonder what happened if you go down underneath the tracks. Be like sitting ducks. Alright, so let's get through that. Alright, here we go.
Ready to transmit.
Oh my god, did it? I think it remembered. It still remembered, even though I restored an earlier slot. Wow. That's not good. Because now I can't get back to the power 1/3. Maybe we should reset the game? Because it's not, the puzzle's not been reset. Let's try restarting. I'm sure any FMV, most FMV games, it's not a cheat mess run for sure, because you're doing, you know, for obvious reasons. So let's see if this can help us at all. Do J-bone save. Okay, so I think, all right, good. I think we reset now. All right, I think we reset it. Good. All right, so now we're doing it from the beginning. Got it. Maybe we should start working on the left side before we do the right side then. 1 Chili's gift card. Hey, Basil. Yeah, it's not the best sound. So let's start on the right.
Power on. Power on.
Okay. Oh, it just goes to 2/3.
Operational.
So there's no 1/3.
Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
Shit. That we didn't
Have
have
OK connection to selected device.
a routing scheme.
Encryption protocol. Transmit. Stand by.
That's active. Alright, then we just adjust the angle of the dish. See, there are 2 monitors there with the encryption blocked.
Transmit.
We're able to fix one of them, not the other. Okay, so that should be good now.
Uplink successful. Uplink successful. Begin transmission. Uplink.
What setting are we changing?
Uplink successful. Begin transmission. Uplink. Ready to encryption protocol.
Okay, can we get a different scheme?
Hard drive.
BDR, thank you for the 19 months. Appreciate it. How's it going, BDR? Thank you. Hard drive's damaged.
Damage. Select another routing scheme.
So how do we select another routing scheme? Maybe I
Origin
can...
taken out. Active for download.
Oh. So are the hard drives still damaged or not? It says active for download, which now means we can use that port to do the downloading, but...
And have OK connection to selected device.
Oh, not good. This is gonna overload the power. Oh, 1/3. Okay, that's what we want. Now it's blue. Maybe that's good.
And have OK connection to selected device.
Okay, change this now. Neurobinary translate, that's what we want, I think.
And have OK connection
No.
to selected device.
Still can't locate a connection. What other options do we have?
Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme. And have OK
Where's the thing where I choose...
encryption.
Oh, here's the encryption. Alright, so Zor. Let's run with this until we...
Origin taken out. Active for download.
Okay, do you have the connection now?
And have OK connection to selected device.
I'm gonna change... Okay, grow well.
And have OK connection.
Translators engaged.
And have OK connection to selected device.
Now it's up 2/3.
System operational.
Oh, now it's operational. So...
And have OK connection to
Still can't
selected.
locate the fucking connection though. God damn it.
Encryption protocol.
Now we've already tried Zur. CCAM.
Have OK connection to selected device.
I'm wondering if J-Bone said something. We might try J-Bone. See what he said. Because he probably gave us a little bit of information. All I heard him say was reconnect the broadcast signal and then download. But he might have mentioned the protocol we needed. But it was just impossible to hear it at the time. Mad at Best Buy. But, oh, you can sub with gift cards? I had no idea. $15? The heck? That's ridiculous. What kind of, is it a Twitch gift card or what is it? Or Amazon? Maybe it's an Amazon gift card? And maybe it's boop beep, boop beep. Now both TVs are there?
Transmission. Uplink.
No, that one's...
Encryption protocol. Encryption. Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
Routing
Okay.
scheme.
Power on.
What routes? Is it the routing, the angle of the... Oh,
I'm sorry. I couldn't make it.
so, yeah, we got to hear J-Bone again. I don't know what he said. We have to hear what J-Bone says. I need to hear what he says. All right, everyone be quiet here. We got to hear what he says. Well, after everyone gets shot and stuff. Does this skip through everything? Damn it, it does. All right, so we have to watch the whole cutscene. That's gonna be a huge pain in the ass, but okay. Or actually, we could just watch the VOD. Yeah, you know, let me just bring up the VOD. That's better. That way we can pause and listen to it a couple times. Wait one sec. See. I wanna. Wait, what? Okay. Why must everything be complicated? Oh, it doesn't even have like thumbnail previews. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is what I want. All right, give me a sec and we'll take a look at this. Okay, here we go.
Got drivers and extenders. You're sending a full-blown neural binary translator, my brother.
You're crazy.
Okay, I heard neural binary.
You?
Disappointed? That package you got upstairs. Be eager, my brother.
Consider him found.
You?
Disappointed?
It doesn't say anything
That
important
package
here.
you got upstairs. You're going to complete delivery to me. Tonight, we're broadcasting the cure to every ComSat circling what's left of this planet. Out of your head into the ether, my brother.
And where are we gonna do this?
Heaven. Let's go.
By the way, he knows that's J-Bone because we watched TV and he identified himself as J-Bone on TV. You should know that.
I can't make it. Yes, you can. How are we gonna do this? Norpac, Saline?
Listen. This baby's got drivers and extenders. You're sending a full-blown neural binary translator, my brother.
You're crazy.
Johnny, this isn't about you anymore. This is about everybody. Please help us.
All right.
I want you to hang on in there, okay? This might hurt a bit.
No download. The data is ours.
Nowhere! Outside! Reconnect intercept the broadcast signal. Then what? Down low. Direct. Help!
Damn it, he doesn't say how. Alright, so I guess it's just part of the puzzle. I'm not gonna learn anything new here. He did say neural binary translator. We had that selected anyway.
Antenna! Antenna!
Antenna. Boom. Alright, okay, so he did say antenna. Basically meaning like get the antenna up. I don't know if we have done that or not. Alright, so not all that helpful, but whatever. At least now we know. We're covering our bases here. Alright,
Transmission blocked. Uplink successful. Begin.
alright, so all that's good, I think.
Uplink. Encryption protocol. Nav.
Do we have this at the neural binary translator?
Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
Okay, so I think we are selecting routing schemes with this computer.
Emergency in out. Active for download.
Just set it to the translator. Get engaged. Alright, so that's what I think we want to stick with. Because if you do it again, it goes to the hard drive's damage, right? Let's just try. Let's cycle through it one more time, just so we see all the options.
Nav. Hard drive damage.
Yeah.
Select another routing scheme. Emergency in out. Hard drive damage.
Oh, it alternates.
Hard drive damage. Emergency in out. Active.
Now I want engage the trans.
Hard drive.
Fuck. Should have quit when I was
Hard
ahead.
drive damage.
Is it just random what it gives you? What the hell?
Hard drive.
Yes, it looks random. Okay, so we want that. Alright, where are we with this?
System operational.
Okay, so that's good. And then to the left is the power, which is also good. So it all comes down to the
Encryption protocol.
this encryption. Alright, ISDN.
Encryption protocol.
This we don't really have much of an idea except for
Transmission.
so there's no encryption. We need to use this to find encryption, I guess. TCAM script.
Transmission.
Grow well. That's good now.
Uplink.
Okay, now try. Everything is good. Try it. So the other thing I could think we might try is like communicating before we do the download is like communicating to them. We could try communicating to them because maybe they have to take another step down there. We can say, hey, the satellite uplink is ready, and they're like, all right, now do this. It might actually help us. Hey Sue, you're watching Johnny Mnemonic. Hi Rufus, joining us. Up. Okay. So, yeah, we gotta load, right? Actually, I kind of want to save here because I think we had good settings. The settings all looked good. We all got greens. We got power on. We got the satellite uplink. Everything looked good. It was just the download we died.
Encryption protocol. Nav OK connection to selected device. System operational.
That's good.
Power on. Nav OK connection to select. Hard drive damage. Select another routing scheme.
The other thing we could try to do is do the
Emergency in out. Active for download.
yeah, that. Maybe it wasn't active. We could try it now, maybe.
Encryption protocol. Uplink.
Try it now. Well, I'm sure it's gonna fry us again, but we just had to cover our bases with that. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked.
Guaranteed save for your total time, cheerfully refund. Welcome to Virtualville 3000, where it is truly better than being there. And now, without further ado, behind door number 1, we bring you a Virtualville exclusive, the rainforests of Costa Rica. And behind door number 2,
yeah, we know this.
the Gobi Desert.
Okay, definitely save. Virtualville. Let's call it VR. So I guess, do we just go to the rainforest and meet what's her name again? We're supposed to be broadcasting this, so what do we... Wait, we're supposed to be doing a download, but instead we jacked in, so that's weird. All right, let's just roll with it. Let's just see the woman and then see what happens in the rainforest.
Ah, smell the crisp, clean air of the great tropical rainforest. Brought to you by Virtualville 3000. Go ahead, chop down a tree. Chop down everything. Slash and burn it all. With our reforestation upgrade, you can watch it all grow back right before your eyes. 2 million years of evolution in a matter of seconds. It's a Virtualville 3000 exclusive.
I like his little bee bonnet. Okay, so we know the route to get to the woman, Anna K, or whatever her name is. Now we just have to turn left here and go forward. This should be where she is.
You are now in our world. Return our data or die!
Oh shit. We do have 2 more fights, it's true. It's a virtual fight. Oh, we socked him, punched him real good. Oh, he spun around like 3 times. Okay, I should have blocked him. I think he chopped off your head. Oh, we have a sword too. Oh, we died. Okay. So who the hell is this guy? I guess it's the Yakuza in VR? Yeah. Which quote was that, Bassol? Feel free to add it. The command is add quote. Yeah, let's save here so we have the fight. It's not gonna let me save that many characters. It's like fight 5. Oh, what? From here? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wait a minute, didn't we save in the VR? I thought we did. I did, yeah. VRville. Aw, damn it. So ideally I should just be able to do this and go back in. This means we're gonna have to walk back to the rainforest every time.
Virtualville 3000. Guaranteed save for your total time, cheerfully
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you can add it, Bassel. Yeah, here we go.
You are now in our world.
I should be a little bit more patient here.
Return our data or die!
Punching seems to work better than kicking with this guy, but small sample size. Oh, okay, I punched. There we go. Spun him around. Okay, I should have dodged there. Although sometimes it looks like you should block and punching works, so I don't know. Wow, I hit him with the blunt end of the or the handle. Finish him! Oh, the double fist! Oh shit, you got us. Okay, we blocked him.
We'll meet again.
Yes. That was tremendous. All right, hang on. That was great. It's based on the movie, or maybe based on the book, but it's not exactly. Definitely is not scene for scene at all. That was hilarious. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's add quote. I think it should have made it. Let me quickly check. That was great. Yep, I think you nailed it, Basil. You nailed it. I'll just remove the underscore afterwards. But yeah, you got it in there. So that's did it say what ID number it is? Yeah, 160. Oh, 160. Okay, here we go. Oh, we should save again.
Transmission is successful.
Nice.
What happens next?
The people will have the cure, and Pharmapath will never find me.
Will I see you again?
Yes, but it'll be different. I'll be everywhere and nowhere. Our battle is not over, Johnny. We have great plans for you. Goodbye, my son.
What?
Mom?
Johnny, I am your mother.
Mom! Mom!
Just throw that in there. By the way, you're my son.
It's done! How's J-Bo?
We'll be okay.
Then it's over.
Shinji?
Are outnumbered and outclassed, brother. Get it!
No, he's mine!
Jane!
All right, let's save before we take him on. So Shinji, who fell from the bridge into the river, had fished himself out of the river, climbed up the bridge, and is now going to fight us here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, Shinji. Who's the master? After 40 years being on the show, says, "Are you firing me 'cause I'm a lesbian?" And they didn't mention that at all the entire show, length of the show. Oh, from here. Damn. Sorry, guys, my bad. All right. Benefit is we get to watch this again.
Transmission is successful.
What happens next?
The people will have the cure, and Pharmapath will never find me.
Will I see you again?
Yes, But it'll be different. I'll be everywhere and nowhere. Our battle is not over, Johnny. We have great plans for you. Goodbye, my son.
She's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have told him that.
Mom?
She immediately had a look of regret in her eyes.
Mom! It's done. How's J-Bone?
We'll be okay.
J-Bone.
Then it's over.
You are outnumbered and outclassed, brother.
No, he's mine.
Why would you say no? Just shoot him.
Jane!
Alright, here we go. Like to start these things with a block. Okay, that didn't do anything. Ooh, okay. Kick works with him. Oh, he got us. Is that a draw? What the hell? Quite an angle. Alright, maybe we should try punch with him. Pushing the guys out of the way. Where was this invisible hit she's taking? Man, so these kicks are just not working. The blocks didn't work either. This is reminding me of the pre-fight. Alright, so I guess we're playing as Jane as well as Johnny, apparently. She seems drunk. Man, the chainsaw guy was easy. We just kept on kicking him. And then the other guy, the guy we faced in VR, we just kept on punching him. Hey, man. No sound effects, please. Although, actually, still no sound effects, because hopefully after we win the fight, they'll have like an end sequence or something. Again, the game has no subtitles, unfortunately. Okay, so oh, by the way, we did download direct. So maybe we'll try more of a logical approach where if he's on, there was one fight before where if the character is on offense, you did defense and vice versa. So maybe we'll try that this time. Based on his stance, that's how we'll react, like an actual logical approach. Not during this game, Matt, because this game doesn't have subtitles. Alright, let's... Are you fucking kidding from here? Really? Did I download it? Wait, I have to do the other fight again too? No, wait a minute. That's bullshit. Wait, we didn't have to do that for what's his name? For the second Shinji fight. What the fuck? Yeah, I did. Apparently, well, it worked the first time. I don't know. Hopefully this is already configured properly. God damn, now we have to replay all this. So we gotta redo the fifth fight now. Ridiculous. We even saved after the fifth fight. This fight 6 is after fight 5, yet it threw us back before fight 5. Oh great, now I fucked it up. Man, the save system with this is absolutely borked. It's really bugged. Not good. Oh, fucker. Again, it just seems random whether a command works or not. Like, this is the same approach I took the fight that we beat him, but now it's not working. Apparently I got knocked down right now. I kick. I just dodged that, but apparently not. I'm telling you, it's completely random whether something works or not. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just did punch, punch, punch the last time, and it not worked every time, and this time it didn't work any time. It's totally random. It's completely random. Unbelievable. Let me see, does Fight 5 any better? Probably not. They just like completely changed the nature of the save slot. Because before Fight 6, we did it as we were seeing What's-Her-Face. God damn it. How could you mess something up this badly?
You are now in our world. Return our data or die!
Okay, now punching, they decide it will work. The head lands back on. And blocking doesn't do anything. He doesn't actually block. So there's no upside to blocking, as far as I can tell. There's no upside. Either you actually block him and therefore it's a draw, or more often than not, he actually hits you. At least if you attack, you have the upside. There's a chance you might actually hit him. And actually score a point, so to speak.
You are a most unworthy opponent.
At least we saw a little bit of a death and duff scene. Man, this is ridiculous. The save slots are completely and utterly bored. I'm trying to try where I do it as quickly as possible, but it doesn't seem to work as well. Right kick. No. See, here's the weird thing. If you kick him and miss him, it counts as a hit against you. You end up on the ground. They just cut to you on the ground. Save after you die, then load. Oh, really, Eric? Okay. Which is weird. Will I actually then remember that I beat him at once upon a time?
You are a most unworthy opponent.
Alright, so we'll try it again. Now load. Nope. Just threw us right back in here. I mean, they didn't even do basic testing on this game. Unbelievable. It doesn't. The answer is doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter. It's totally random. Whether your attack works or not. What just happened? Fuck.
You are now in our world. Return our data or die!
Let's resume. Alright, I think this was the start of the fight, if I'm not mistaken.
Your journey has ended! You will not download courier!
Okay, so that was him blocking, I guess. Okay, that was me dodging, which didn't work. I guess I just need to wait more time.
Your journey has ended!
Oh. So if you don't do anything, then he does that. Okay, got it. But you don't get... Right, I remember this from the pre-fight. So if you don't do anything, he doesn't actually attack you. So you actually... That's actually fine. Okay, good to know. So he's just posturing now. But at some point during that whole wind-up, that's... I guess we have to time... Okay, I punched him when he, like, finished his kick. So that should have worked, because he was open. By that logic, that should have worked. Yeah, many other people have bought Inca guns. I guess we'll try sitting here again. It just sucks to have to go through the rainforest and everything. Do the download thing. What if we try... Shit. Fuck. Oh, that's an idea. I think I saved over slot 6 though. Shit. That's actually a good idea, Silo, because I think it worked. It worked when we wanted to reset the puzzle, right? That's a great point. We should try that. I don't know. I may have messed it up though. Great idea though. I might have saved over 6. Not sure. At one point. I think maybe I didn't. I just did 5. No. Fuck. Alright, if we run into the problem again, we'll definitely try that. It's not save game hacking. If anything, the game hacks my own save. We already saved past this point and reloaded it, and it worked. It put us in the right spot before the Shinji fight. But then the second time we reloaded it, it hacked our save and put us way back here. So this is not save game hacking. This is actually trying to avoid the bugs, the problems of Giant Mnemonic. I mean, it's unbelievable. Game is fundamentally broken. Now already this got messed up because he went his own way. It's not hacking. We're actually trying to fix the work around the game's own bugs. That's why it's so frustrating to have to go through this garbage.
You are now in our world. Return our data or die!
So I'm gonna try block like right when he's on. He advances us. See? Blocking did nothing. And I blocked right when he was coming in. Unbelievable. Wow, so it's like you have to be split second perfect. Absolutely split second. Ooh, we got an extra kick out. Nice, got another hit.
Your journey has ended. You will not download Korea.
Okay, I think I'm getting a better feel for how it works, the timing. Wow, I can't believe that worked. I actually made a mistake there.
We'll meet again.
Alright, thank God. Alright, we're gonna do another save. He's getting serious. Alright, so that was fight 5. So let's save over this. Did it actually save? Maybe we should make a new save slot to be sure. Okay. Oh, this is the whole thing with the mom. Wow, so if you do nothing, you get bounced. Okay. We have not beaten Shinji yet. Punch your hands.
No one defeats me.
We already did.
Oh!
We shall see.
Smack talk. Nice. Oh, I messed up. I hit kick instead of block. Some random guy threw him back in. It's like wrestling. Yeah. Punch. Back it up, back it up. How many hits do we need to get in? Okay, usually when he retreats like that, you can get in a hit pretty easily. Okay, we have to have at least gotten like a dozen hits here. Strap him in.
You want the data? You got your data. Johnny!
You heard him, man. Download everything.
Ready to transmit.
Save. Okay. Save. Alright, yes, that was the 6th fight. Hopefully we don't have to do another fight if these save slot hold up. Alright, so now we have to download everything. But we don't want to download it into us. So where would we do download? I guess we'll just try download on a few of the other screens. Make cut seem so disjointed, yeah.
Ready to transmit. Encrypt. Ready. Uplink successful.
Okay, try that again. We downloaded everything. All right, so are they gonna screw us with the save? Let's find out.
Ready to transmit. Encrypt.
Is this?
Have OK connection to selected device.
Oh, we probably need to change that to the neural binary change there. Okay, so that means that must be the chair. I think that's the chair.
Have OK connection. Encryption. Ready.
The question is, where do we hit? I don't want to do that there. Maybe I tell them. Well, we don't care about the broadcast. Can I not talk to the people? I can't. Alright, try it here. Yes. Goodbye, Shinji.
And you, my brother, saved a lot of lives. Jay, well done. Peace, y'all.
You.
Over and out.
Over and out, Isaac Hayes. Or should I call you J-Bone? Okay, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm glad we got through that. Look, the game, as much as I might have been salty there at the end due to the broken save system, I do take it back. Now I actually understand how the combat system worked. I didn't realize like the timing was actually that precise, but it actually kind of made sense. So I do need to eat crow about that. The combat was actually probably fine. I still don't understand though how I like randomly would sometimes just like land every hit though. That's still
New game plus. New game plus. New game plus. New game plus. New game plus.
Menu. Thank you, Basil, for the 100 bits. Yeah, that really was Kurt Rambis, the former NBA player and like Lakers coach. That was we actually fought Kurt Rambis. I think he was our 3rd fight. We fought him in the hallway outside our apartment. But yeah, I mean, look, you know, there were some things that were fun. Obviously, the acting was as bad and cheesy and enjoyable as you would expect. in an FMV game. But like the adventure elements were not very good at all. Like we would pick up stuff and we had no idea what they were. There was no explanation or narrator. So a lot of the gameplay just came down to go to a place where you know it's interactive and just try use. Like, so I don't know. That wasn't the best. I felt like they could have, if he had just done some form of narration, especially because most of the game you're with Jane. So he's like, oh look, he could have said, oh look, it's like XYZ device. Da 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 da. Like that, then you could have actually known, okay, I have this, now I know I need to use it over there, and then you would go to do it. But as it was, we would just pick up like, okay, here's some sort of electronic who's-y what's-it. And that was like a major problem. So I'm like, okay, I know we have things we need to do in like 3 locations, so let me just try those 3 locations, and then sure enough, one of them would work. So like, it wasn't very satisfying gameplay from that perspective. All he does is jack in. Yeah, and we never did anything at the Gobi Desert or the ocean. Those, I guess, were totally useless. I don't know. I feel like there was more they could have done with that. Oh, and let's not forget when they showed you where to do the data port location. They literally would flash on screen for literally 1 second where the place was, and it was some like low res, dark thing. You could barely tell. You just had to rely on surrounding colors. Fortunately, we were recording, so I could go back and bring up a screenshot of the stream, but if you're actually just playing this back in the day, you'd have no idea, and there's no way to bring it back up. So that was really terrible. It really does become trial and error from like the dozen data port locations there are. Between all the technical problems with the saves, the uselessness of like 2 of the 3 VR locations, they didn't give you any, there was no narration, like when he was doing things, or dialogue. And then also again that problem where they'd only like one time that you actually have somewhere to go, like they show you for less than a second where to go. So there's just a whole lot of problems with it. I mean, I still enjoyed obviously the cheesy fights and other FMV. It didn't seem like they had as much early in the game. They had a lot more acting sequences, and then they seemed to scale back on those as the game went on. I'd love to see if there's like a ways to die, like YouTube on video, or video on YouTube. You could see all the deaths. That might be entertaining. Propaganda code production. There is? Oh, awesome. So, okay. We might have to bring that. Why don't we, since it's an early night after the showdown, we can bring that up and watch that. If you guys want to stay tuned for that after the showdown. Oh, that'll be good. All right, so after 6 hours and 13 minutes, here's Johnny Mnemonic. He has saved, or found the cure for NAS. He saved his own brain in the process. The Yakuza, and Pharmacom, and the street psycho preacher have all been foiled. Maybe Jane's gonna get paid her $80,000 now. Needs more 2nd gen Journey. That's true, but we just don't. By the time we would have like less than a half an hour by the time for 2nd gen, unfortunately. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Zilla. Yeah, so we're gonna do the ways to die afterwards. All right, that'll be fun. I'll throw it there. This is interesting. It just fades to black. Ah, yeah, does it like that. All right, so let's responsibly shut down Windows here. It's now safe to turn off our computer. Good to see. All right, so let's head to our Hall of Adventure. And we're going to add game number 199 on the Adventure Quest, Johnny Mnemonic, and put it up on the shelf.